Hey, thanks for checking out my video. A lot of people have been asking me about the charms and what the best mods are, so I thought I'd make a little tier list video real quick about which ones are the best. So let's get right into it. Prefixes first. Mana Reservation Efficiency is the best prefix by far. It's not even close. This prefix will get you 4 passive points on the tree. You can unspec 1, 2, 3, 4 points if you get this charm. You need 12% though. So if you can only get 11 or 10%, then you can make up the difference on a jewel like this. Just get a jewel that has 2 or 3% mana reservation on it, and then you will save 4 passive points. 4 passive points will give you, on average, like more damage than anything else here, like by far, because it's pretty easy to get about 3% damage per point. So that means you're going to get like 12% more damage from having this mod. This is the best one. Next, penetration seems to be the best damage mod of all the prefixes. It's very good. Base crit is also very, very good. This can help you crit cap. It's very strong. Down the list a little bit, crit multi against burning enemies and crit chance. This one's very, very strong. And then non-chaos as extra chaos is also very good if you get a high chance to proc it. 23%. And then fizz damage, if you've crit recently, is very good. Culling strike. Both of the culling strikes are good, but they just really save you a gem socket. And they give you a little quality of life from not having to use it on your totems, which is good, but not quite as good as the rest of the stuff, I don't think. And then you've got mark effect and onslaught effect. Those things are both decent. They're not as much damage as the other stuff, but decent. And then going down to the stuff on the bottom here that I probably wouldn't really recommend, especially for like best in slot charms. Crit multi per power charge, which is just less crit multi than this saboteur one. Flask effect is not really that great. Charge on hit, frenzy charge on hit could help you accuracy cap if you take this, because then you could change the mark mastery to the accuracy one. You could change this mastery to this one, 50% more accuracy against marked enemy. So that could be an option to experiment with later. And then increased effective ailments and Fizz's Extra are both they're usable, but they're not great. These could be options for the new jewel, the new crazy jewel. What's it called? That which was taken. This thing right here. If you can get a jewel, one of these jewels that has one of those mods on it, that as like a last mod, maybe it's better than not having it. So keep that in mind there. And then that's it for the prefixes, I think. The rest of the prefixes are kind of not really, they don't really do much. So let's move on to the suffixes. In my opinion, the best 2 suffixes are cannot be stunned and take no damage from crits while elusive. These are 2 very, very powerful defensive layers that the build that Frostblade's Trickster really didn't have access to before. They're both incredibly powerful. Being stunned is a big problem, and getting one-shot by crits is a big problem. So both of these things are very, very good. Moving down, Fortify on hit. The reason I didn't put Fortify on hit as S tier is because you can still get it another place. You can get this on a chest still. You can't get these other 2 things basically any other way, but this you can get another way. Although it is, I would say Fortify is mandatory, 100%, but you can get it on the chest. But it is very, very strong to get on a charm. Elusive effect. This is pretty much the only damage suffix that there is, really. It's if you want DPS, get this one. Blind on hit is very, very strong. You can get blind other places too, but getting it here will give you a lot of flexibility for accuracy capping, because that's what you use blind for basically late game. So that's very strong. And then those are the best suffixes right there, those ones. And then some other ones that are usable but not the best. Instant leech is okay. Cannot be stunned while leeching. This one is not as good as while fortified, because while fortified will be pretty much 100% uptime. But while leeching will not be 100% uptime. It'll only be up like randomly, like while you're actively hitting something. But fortified lasts for 6 seconds, right? So that's much stronger. Suppression and strength and intelligence and resistances these will give you some build flexibility. So if you can get those on that jewel, that could help you with your build too. So that's why I put them on here. And then evasion per frenzy charge is, I mean, it might do something, but I wouldn't go out of my way to get a charm like that. So if you can get a charm with some of these most powerful mods, like I've got one with Mana Reservation and Fortify here, and then I got another one with Cannot Be Stunned and Mark Effect. Any charms like this, if you can find with good mods on both the prefix and the suffix, that's what you should go for. And I don't think there's really much else to say about this. This is my opinion on what the best charms are. This is still subject to change a little bit as we get into the end game and really see how these things scale with high investment. But this is just a quick overview of what the best charm mods are that you should look for. And in the description below, I will include a link to a trade search that includes all these filters separated by prefix and suffix, so you can choose one of each, or you can do a count and find some good charms. And I'll also include a link to the list of all the mods, which is this page right here on PoEDB. You can come and you can see every single charm mod. I'll put that down there too. So yeah, that's about it, I think. Good luck out there in Affliction League, guys. Affliction League is awesome. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you guys are too. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.